Here we are in the workshop. Show you a couple of little bits I've just done. We've got the orange and white wires soldered and shrink wrapped back together. I took the whole alarm unit out of the box there, giving it a clean up, soldered them, and that's back together. So I've also, taken that out, tried to give that a clean and ended up gluing half of it back together because the plastic's so brittle on that. But I can only assume that that's like and he drops it and breaks it again. There's like UV burn I think on that. I'm not sure they're supposed to be tinted, but it's all back together now anyway, until I drop it again. So little projects we're doing while we're waiting for bits to turn up for the engine. So we've got a little post today of things for the bike. This is supposed to be the kind of manufacturer's ignition cable. I've had one of those come through. This is the original one that come through, and I just thought for these, just to make sure everything's okay, I'd do a little continuity test on them, just to make sure they're running right. So, not sure if you can see that. There's my little continuity tester. Put that over there. But I'm not sure if you can see that, but I'm getting 0.6 on my one. It says they're supposed to be about 0.5. So obviously it's brand new, that's good. So I decided to test the existing one. Oops. And this one is only giving me 0.2. So it says they should be giving about 0.5. So I've just ordered another one of these. I've just got to wait for that to come now. Did also get this little toy. This is one of those brake cable lubricators for when they become stiff and seized. So I drop everything. Yeah, so you just kind of put the cable in there, hold it open, put it in there, put the nozzle you spray into there, spray it, and leave it a bit I suppose, and it should free it all up. Use like WD-40 or some kind of penetrating lubricant kind of thing, but that's going to be useful. £1.99, arrived in 2 days. Lovely job. So, just thought I'd show you them. I know I shouldn't have. I know I should get the engine running first, but I decided to take some bits off the bike. Let's do a couple of little bits I suppose. You already see I wanted to clean that bit of glass. That looks so much better now, all in one piece. I rubbed them, like some rusty cracks, so I started rubbing them out. I wanted to get all the old petrol out as well and make sure the tank was clean before I put anything new in there. So that's all clean. That's actually surprisingly quite clean inside, considering everything else on the bike is rusty. But that's all good. But I took this off, the sissy bar thing. You can see all the rust in there. Look at these welding. I mean, I don't claim to be a welder, but Christ almighty. And look on the other side, terrible. There's more rust on there. Probably ain't going to go back on anyway, even if I do get it. That's just something for the scrap. And I also took the side boxes off, the lights, I've got one up there, one down there. Just because I'm a tinker and I can't leave stuff alone. Got the panels up here, getting them clean. One of these was broken, that was broken off. So what I did was I had some plastic cement, and I glued that back on, and it's held really well actually. I'm quite pleased with that. I was thinking about reinforcing it with like a right angle of plastic, but it doesn't seem to need it. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with those. I don't think I've taken anything else off yet. Yeah, so that's how we're going so far. More post. I'm really good at this one. This is going to be the second coil for project, if I ever get into it. Yep, there we go. This one's a bit better packaged than the other one, but don't care, the other one seems to be working. Okay, continuity test. Can't remember which one's the new one now. That's giving me 0.4. If I can just take these off, and then I can get a better. It's much more what we wanted. 0.3, 0.4. It's flashing between, but I think that's just me. So there we go. Now we have two. Let's get them fitted, see if we can start it. So something else I did while I was waiting for the coils to turn up is I replaced the connections, because I was trying to trace the wiring back. The wiring on these Chinese bikes is all over the place. That's supposed to be green. That's black anyway, but that one's blue and yellow. These go back to the ECU. I haven't done this one yet because I think I just got bored and stopped. So all I do is a couple of crimps, a bit of heat shrink, and then we'll get the coils fitted. So let's get that done. One, two, pull that back a bit to get the heat shrink on there. One on. Oh, this hose is a pain in the arse, isn't it? One on there, one on there. Pull all the copper forward, give it a little twist. How long is it going to be till I drop something? I'll always drop something. I'm going to put that on there for now. That's the first one. Right. Put that in place. Get the magical tool. Crimp. I always put two. I do a lot of crimps at work. Always do two. There we go. That's that there. I could have used the shielded ones, but the heat shrink I had didn't go over the shielded ones. And I don't like blue crimps. I don't want them on my bike visible anyway. So if I use these ones, I can hide them. One, two, heat shield over the top. I'll get some heat on that and they'll be done. Right, back in a second. Let's install these coils now. As I say, the black wire on these is supposed to go to the green plug, as far as I know. And that one's there. We'll just hang that down there. Pull this one back over this side. Run it under the frame for now. So that's both of them connected. Now we'll get a battery and see if we've got a spark on them. Cool. Okay, let's see if we get a spark from this one. Not sure if you're seeing it. There's a spark there. That's the first one. Doesn't seem like the strongest spark, but I'm not sure how good this casing is for an earth, truthfully, so let's try this second one. Well, now both coils are sparking. Let's put some fuel in it. Put some fuel in it. Here we go. Right, I've had a few failed attempts, so I'm going to go through some of the settings on here. You can't see the... Can you see that? You're not going to get a reading on that though, aren't you? So I'm going to go through the switches, check I've got continuity on these switches, make sure I'm getting a clear start circuit. So, continuity there. On the clutch switch. They're on the clutch wire, on the wires going to the switch. I'm getting, what am I getting? 0.446, 0.448. Just a case of going around and checking where I've got continuity or not. So I thought I'd start there. See what happens next. So things are going pretty badly at the moment. Tinkering about with it a bit. I've found out that Don't know if you can see how much that wobbles, but the thread's gone in the head. Let's zoom in and see if you can see some of that. You can see how much wobble there is there. There's going to be no compression in that. So I've either got to I've been reading online, they do a thread repair kit. So looks like more money or a new head. If it's a new head, I don't know, I'll bother. We'll find out. Let's remove the carbs. One thing I've learned is if you drop anything, it'll always go the other side of the bike. It'll never go here, it'll always go the other side, so you always end up walking around. That out of the way. Loosen that off. Loosen that off so that just comes out there. Get that round. If you're as forgetful as me, label everything. Everything. Top and bottom. There we go. Take that out. It's wedged in there. There we go. That's that out. Chokes. Oh, it's just a little clamp on there. Choke out. There's them. Now I'm going to label them up before I go any further because I will forget what they are. So bear with me. That's it. I've labelled them just because I'm an idiot and I forget everything. I mean, it's probably blatantly obvious to most people, but T top, B bottom, C choke. I don't know when I'll get back to working on this. I don't know how long it takes. So it's just for me to come back to. You don't have to know what they are as long as the labels marry up. On my first bike I called like 2 wires Dave and just put the 2 connections that said Dave back together because I wasn't sure what they were. Ended up being a kickstand switch, but I didn't know that. So anyway, undone these 2 screws here. Slide this. Should just there we go. It's a bit tight. I have to go back through the other way Actually, I might have to take this this rubber off here first, so let's do that. To tell the truth, if I do get this working, I would like to replace the airbox with cone filters anyway. Just like the look of them. Here's the neighbours screaming. Right, let's go around the other side, get the other one. That's that off. Oh yeah, what we got here? Let's see. Let's go off. It's out. Oh dear. There we go. So, while we're waiting for the thread to turn up, I suppose we can give this a clean up and just check it all works alright. Lovely. Look at this yellow. The fuel's all yellow coming through there, so it tells me none of the new fuel I was putting in was even coming through with it anyway. Let's have a strip down, see what's going on. So basically what happened was we got the engine. It sounded like it wanted to turn over a few times, but the issue with the spark plug meant I couldn't really go any further with that today, but I wanted to continue working on the bike, so I decided that there was obviously an issue with the carbs while I was trying to start it, which is why I was putting fuel direct into the cylinder. So I decided, while I'm waiting for the thread kit, I'll take the carbs apart, which I've never done before. I haven't really done much to do with bikes, to tell you the truth. The last bike I built that you might see in the background and that was a fully working bike that I just cut the frame and painted some bits and put it back together. I've not really done any mechanical stuff. This is my first non-working project. The other one was just basically I tidied it up and made it look pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this the end of this video and start with the carburetor in the next video. People tend to do that all in one hit, don't they?